Hi guys, Robbo46 here, welcome yourselves back to MotoGP 19 on the Xbox One X. Let's continue with career mode. We have only got a few races left to go. Next round, round 16 is Mategi. Let's hope we can get a good result here. Let's get on with it. 4 rounds remaining, including this one. So, it's actually been going quite well. Quickest in FP3. And yeah, the KTM definitely feeling a lot better around here. So, obviously the last couple of races we've had some really poor results. Had a couple of crashes, one complete DNF, and the race before we ended up finishing in 14th place. So, we've got 2 points from the last 2 races, so not ideal. So we need to try and step it up a bit more and see if we can get a decent result here at Mategi, my nemesis track. But yeah, looking forward to seeing if we can get some decent points, and if we can, then we could potentially wrap up the title at Phillip Island. But it's all going to depend on how this race goes here at Mategi. So yeah, like I said, I have been feeling good around here aboard the KTM. It's been working well. So let's just continue going in that way and hope we can get a front row start. And then hopefully we can get back on top. Because that's what we need to do. We need to get back on winning ways. Okay, down into 90-degree corner. Okay, through the left and into the chicane. Out of victory corner, run to the line. It's looked like a pretty decent, tidy lap. 1:46.1.
Let's have a look at the times after
starting on pole position then from Alex Rins in second, Andrea Dovizioso third, and Rossi in fourth.
Tomorrow for live coverage of MotoGP. Here we are live from the MotoGP class starting grid where riders and engineers are talking over the last few details before the start of the race.
So, gonna go for a medium front, a soft rear. I actually set my pole position time on that medium front tyre. So, okay, they're going for hard and medium rears, but the soft has been lasting when I was doing the race simulation, the development tests, so we should be alright, I think. Soon find out. Anyway, here we go for Mategi, round 16, 8 laps around here. Oh, Andrea Dovizioso looking at the inside through turn 1. And he is through. Trying to hang it around the outside of him. We've got a better exit, so we're back into the lead. I wasn't expecting that so early on. Into turn 3. Dovizioso up the inside again. Dovizioso into the lead. Okay. Right, here we go. We're on the wrong side for the next corner. I'm not going to try and outbrake him because that just would have been stupid. It's only lap 1. But we have got Dovizioso to fight with at the moment. He wasn't really showing much pace in free practice and qualifying, so it's a bit of a surprise he's there. I've gone in too hot though. That's going to let him off a little bit. So we've got some work to do. We have got a fight with Andrea Dovizioso here at Mategi. But that's fine. I will try my best to get past him. If I can. He may do that weird thing where he just pulls away now. So I need to really make sure we stay on him. And we are. Slipstream down the back straight. Got to make sure I brake a little bit earlier for 90-degree corner. Otherwise we're going to run on. That was pretty much perfect there. So we're all over the back of Andrea Dovizioso through the double left. And out of victory corner. We've got a better exit out of victory corner. Can we get into the lead? We're not going to get by the line, I don't think. Trying to outbrake him into turn 1. I've gone in at a very strange angle. He's probably going to be up the inside. He is. But we've got the exit. So we are back in the lead. So a bit of a fight with Dovizioso. Is that going to be it though? So that was good then, because usually if the AI get in front, they generally tend to just pull away. So if you can keep them behind you, they don't really tend to bother you too much. I mean, we're already starting to pull away from Dovizioso now. So, almost got a second over Dovi now. So we can up the pace a little bit now and just push for a few laps, see what the gap does. And yeah, that would be job done. Obviously Dovizioso is my main championship rival at the moment. Marquez is a bit too far back, I think, now. I mean, he could, I think, mathematically still win it, but it's going to take me and Dovizioso to not score in the last, well, including this race, the last 4 races. Which, to be honest, I don't really want to speak too soon, but I don't think that's likely to happen. And he's down in 20th as well, Marquez, so yeah, he's not scoring any points at the moment. But meanwhile, we are just starting lap 3, just set the fastest lap of the race, 1:47.1 through turn 1. Dovizioso still in second, Rins is in third. You can see both of us has really broken away from everyone else. I'm breaking away a little bit more from Dovizioso, so I've got good pace. The soft rear is working its magic at the moment. So 1.5 seconds is our lead. Is Dovizioso going to have a second wind? Is he going to be able to catch me back up? If I make mistakes, he will, but hopefully I won't. So yeah, the fact that Dovizioso has been taking a few chunks out of me in the last few races. He hasn't really been capitalising on my misfortune. So he's closed in a little bit, but not as much as he really ought to. I'll tell you what though, he's actually closed in now in this race. Ooh! He's through! He's through! That was a very late lunge there from Dovizioso. He is through into the lead, so he has had a second wind. Let him lead for a little bit, see if we can hang with him, or if he's going to start upping the pace now. So we have got a race on our hands in the form of Dovi. So if it stays like it is, he will gain another 5 points over me and close that gap down even more. It's not going to be a huge amount, but little by little he is chipping away towards the end of the season. Oh, we've got a great run there. We've got a great run there. We're on the wrong side for the next corner though. Yeah, he's got this one. Right, usually the AI are pretty crap coming out of here, but I've just completely messed up that line by going on the inside curb, so that's let him off there. Rins is 2.4 seconds behind, so we ain't got to worry about being attacked from behind anymore. Right, we need to stay with him. We can't let him get away. We can't let him continue chipping away at our lead. We need to change the momentum back in our favour. Okay, come on. Wow, he's actually starting to pull away a little bit, which is a little bit worrying. So almost half a second for Dovizioso, 2.2 back to Rins. He's actually closed in a couple of tenths. Oh, we're going in a lot quicker then. I couldn't tip in because otherwise we would have gone straight to the back of Dovizioso. So we've gone very wide and lost even more time. It's all falling into Dovi's hands at the moment. Marquez still struggling with Petrucci for 19th and 20th. He's just moved up ahead of Bagnaia though for 18th. The gap is still 0.4 of a second. Can we get the run out of here to close in a little bit more? Yes is the answer to that. But again, we're on the wrong side. He's going to switch to the right hand side. Almost cuts my nose off. Right, out of here. This is where we can do it. That was a great line. Here we go. Oh! He was just in the way at the wrong time there. But we've got him on the brakes into the next corner. And we got it stopped as well. There we go. I know MotoGP 18, the AI were really strong into that corner. So, yeah, it feels very strange out breaking them into there. So now we're back in front. Can we pull away? Dovizioso led for a little bit, but now we're back on top. But I'm not going to take our lead for granted in this race because we had over a 1.5 second lead and Dovizioso just chipped away at it and brought it right down and just made a surprise attack into this corner here as I go very wide. We're coming to the end of lap number 5. 1.2 we have over Dovizioso now. That literally means nothing at the moment. Wide through 90-degree corner. Through the double left. And victory corner as well. Turn 14. Onto the start finish. And we are about to start lap number 6. Getting towards the end of this race. Tyres are absolutely fine. We've got loads of life left in our soft rear. It's all good at the moment. Okay, through the double left. Get a good exit out of turn 4 again. Thank you very much. The gap now, 1.7. We're getting towards 2 seconds now. That's the biggest gap we've had so far in this race over Dovizioso. I think we may have just done enough now. Just keep pushing, keep pulling away. The KTM still feeling great. Next we go to Phillip Island and then it's just 2 races left after that, Sepang and Valencia, and then that will be it for us on the KTM. We'll start a brand new season aboard a different manufacturer depending on what offers we get for the new season. Still 1.7, so we haven't really gained or lost any time in that sector. Again, too hot into 90-degree corner. Of course, we have Silverstone this weekend for MotoGP. The weather is looking amazing. It's going to be 27 plus. Throughout the weekend, so it's going to be a really hot weekend, or hot for the UK anyway. But yeah, it's looking like really good weather for MotoGP. So yeah, it's bloody typical though, isn't it? Like the one year that I'm not going and the weather is looking amazing. But if you are going to Silverstone, I hope you guys have a fantastic time. I hope the racing is really good as well. I will be unfortunately at work, so I will have to record it as well. But yeah, have a good time guys at Silverstone. Obviously they have resurfaced it as well. F1 have been there since and ruffled it up with their downforce. It'll be interesting to see what they make of it, what kind of lap times they'll make as well. Obviously last year the winner was the weather. cancelled last year due to the rain and the amount of standing water on the track. That's not going to happen this year. It's going to be nice. And yeah, just a shame I'm not going this year, but saving for Mugello next year instead. Too hot into there again. That's like third time in a row. It's looking like Lorenzo will be back for Silverstone. Mir is still out injured after his horrendous crash in the Brno test. So yeah, he will not be racing at Silverstone. Lorenzo will be. See what kind of form he will be on when he gets back aboard his Repsol Honda. So final lap time here at Motegi. We are really just starting to pull away now. We've got a nice big lead over Dovi. KTM still feeling good. The gap is almost 4 seconds, 3.7. Tyres are doing absolutely fine. Got loads of life left in both the front and the rear. Into turn 7. 4 seconds is our lead now. It's good to have a little battle with Dovi. A couple of battles with him, in fact, because he battled with us on lap 1. And a little bit later in the race when he done his surprise attack, which definitely surprised me. On to the back straight for the final time. So just got a few corners left to go, but we are going to win here at Motegi. Back on winning ways. 3.8 has come down, but that's absolutely fine. It doesn't matter because we've only got 3 corners left to go. Through turn 12, turn 13, and victory corner, turn 14. Run to the line. We are going to be victorious at Motegi. 25 points. 5 points more over Dovizioso Marquez. I don't think it even finished in the points.
Let's take a look at the MotoGP class final results.
Rins in third. So we will extend our lead. Yeah, Marquez didn't finish in the points. 18th place for him. So he can pretty much, yeah. So almost 2 whole race wins worth over Dovi. Move back up to third in the team championship as well. And extended our lead slightly.
It's a cherry on top of an exhausting weekend. If his team keeps working like this, it will be really difficult for his opponents to overtake him.
We needed that. Not so much for the Rider Championship, but for like the Team Championship and the Constructors Championship. I think we're not going to win the Team Championship because my teammates aren't actually scoring points. It's literally just me, so that's not going to happen. Constructors Championship we can still win. We're obviously leading by 20 points.
And finally they can enjoy this deserved moment of glory.
But yeah. So if we can leave Phillip Island with more than a 50-point lead, that will be it. Job done. Championship will be ours. So will we be able to do it at Phillip Island? We will find out very soon. So I haven't got enough to do anything, so let's just get on with the next round. Round 17, Phillip Island, Australia. 3 races to go. Let's get on it. So the KTM again feeling good around here. Took me a few laps to kind of bed myself in, but once I got on it, you know, started feeling good again and doing some really decent laps. So I'm hoping we can start in pole position again, put ourselves in the strongest possible position to win the race. Or at least beat Dovizioso. That's all we got to do. We've just got to beat Dovizioso. And that will be job done. It'll be interesting to see where he qualifies. mean, Marquez, he is 75 points behind. There's 75 points left on the table. But I think we would maybe get it on race wins. If that were to happen, but, you know, it's not going to happen. Okay, down into turn 10. 2 corners to go. Let's try and get a good run through turn 11 and turn 12. Get a good run onto the start finish straight. Through we go. Open her up. 1:25.9. That might do it.
Let's have a look at the times.
It done it by 0.2 of a second from Rossi. Dovizioso on the second row in 5th.
Thanks for joining us. Tune in again tomorrow for live coverage of MotoGP. Riders are ready to start the race. Tension is sky high.
Let's go for a medium front again and a soft rear. Usual combination is working well, so let's just stick with it.
Engines are fired. The riders are ready. Just a few moments to go. And
this could be the race where we wrap it up into a nice little neat parcel and take that championship. Alright, need a good start. Here we go. That wasn't too bad a start, but we've got a fairly long run down into turn 1 and we've already lost the lead to Marquez. So Marquez into the lead. Around the outside of him we go. Oh, up the inside. We're going to go a little bit wide. He'll come through. We're going to try and cut that back to get the exit, but he's going to be in the way. But we've still got a better exit, so we're back in the lead. Through Stoner corner. And hard on the brakes into Honda hairpin. Bit too hot into there. Fraction. We're leading. We are where we need to be. And it's not Dovizioso who is trying to fight with us. It is Marquez. I mean, if Marquez won and I finished second, that would be enough. That would be job done. Championship would be ours. And I could do the last 2 races more relaxed. So we don't have to worry about the championship. It's just the Constructors' Championship we've got to worry about now. Team Championship is pretty much out the window. We're not going to win that. But we are just starting to pull away from Marquez. 9 laps to do around here, and that is the end of lap 1. So on to lap 2. Rossi in 3rd. Where's Dovizioso? He is in 7th place. That is not where he needs to be. He needs to be ahead of me. If you want. Oh no, mistake. Don't want to be doing that. Don't want to be throwing it away. Let's allow Marquez back into the lead. So again, just making it a bit more difficult for myself. Not intentionally either. But we've got some work to do to get back into the lead. Just put the brakes on a little bit too late. Sent us wide. I've done something similar to that online as well, but I've actually ended up crashing, so managed to stay on this time. Can I find a way past Marquez? We don't know. We don't need to. We don't need to find a way past. Right, through turn 11. Marquez looks like he's spinning that rear up quite a bit already. Okay. I expect he's going to have the quickest lap on this one. 1:26.2. I done 1:27.4, but obviously we went off track. So let's see if we can get back ahead of him on this lap. Lap number 3. Try and close him back in. Rossi looking like he's getting into a lonely 3rd there. He's pulling away from 4th place. Oh! Almost high-sided myself then. That's allowed Marquez to get away even more. So I've had 2 warnings. 2 warnings, and the third one could be me on the deck. So we just need to calm down a bit. But we are closing back in on Marquez. Yeah, we're pretty much right with him again. Oh! Thought I was going to barge him then, but luckily we didn't. Okay, through the final corner again. That is the end of lap 3. Time to start lap number 4. We're still in second place, but we are closing in on Marquez. Just set the fastest lap of the race, 1:26.1. We're back with him. Dovizioso still down in 7th place. So he is not having a good time at all. Out of the southern loop we go. Wide on the exit, but not as wide as last time when I almost high-sided myself. Through Stoners. And into Honda hairpin. Not quite close enough to shove up the inside. So we'll have to try something else. To Siberia. Oh, we've got a better exit. We've got a better exit. We are back through into the lead. Can we make it stick? No, we can't. Oh, yes, we can. Back in with lead we go. Through Lukey Heights. Is that it? Is that all Marquez has got to give? Got 0.7 over him already. Just starting to stretch it again. Through the final turn 12. End of lap 4. Rear tyre is starting to overheat slightly. We'll have to watch out for that. 0.9 over Marquez. I think that might be it. That could be the break that we need. Gone wide again. Didn't go on the grass that time though. .1 now. This is over a second. We're gonna do it, I think. I know we've still got a few laps to go. I think we are going to win the championship here at Phillip Island. 2 races left to go after this one. Sepang and Valencia. Sepang I'm fine with. Valencia I don't like. Get those 2 out the way. And then we can get on a different bike. So we've obviously done a season aboard the LCR Honda. We are coming to the end of our season with the Red Bull KTM. It's all looking good. Okay, so on to lap 6. 1.5 second lead over Marquez. It's definitely been a bit of a strange season, this one. I mean, round 1 we kind of struggled a bit with the speed of the KTM, especially with the wheelie in. And then we kind of sorted that out a little bit and got a few wins, a few podiums. Brno, that was a very tough race because the AI have been updated there. And they're very strong there, just like they were in MotoGP 18s. They're really, really difficult around there. We've obviously had a couple of crashes in not the last race, but the couple races before that. That was Aragon and Buriram. And then we're back on winning ways at Motegi, and we're looking like possibly another win here at Phillip Island. 2.3 second lead would suggest that we are on our way. We're coming to the end of lap 6. 3 laps remaining. Still got a fair amount of life left in that soft rear, and it hasn't really heated up too much more, so we might just get away with that. 2.2 second lead. Dovi is still in 7th, but he is way too far back now. It's going to take a major disaster from me to help Dovizioso with that title, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to intentionally do that anyway. I don't want to press the self-destruct button. Oh, yeah, the rear is starting to let go. I have to manage that. I do like it around here at Phillip Island. Great circuit. 2.7 second lead. Through Lukey Heights. We've got 2 more laps to go after this one. 3.1 second lead. It's still going up. Okay, so it is time to start the penultimate lap of the race. Lap number 8. 3.3 second lead. Rossi in 3rd still. Crutchlow, Rins, Miller, Dovi. Dovi still in 7th. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, he's up to 6th now, but he's starting to get going, but it's going to be a bit too little too late. Really on it with the KTM now. Almost got a 4 second lead over Marquez. Actually, Marquez is being caught by Rossi. Rossi is on a charge for 2nd place. .4 second lead. Just got a few corners left to go on this lap. Just get turn number 10 sorted. The horrible turn 10. Through turn 11, and then we got 1 corner to go, and then we start the final lap of the race. We're going to do it here at Phillip Island. Final lap, and then we will be champions again, this time with Red Bull KTM. 5.2 second lead. Rossi is closing, but is he going to be able to do it on the final lap? Oh, spinning up that rear. .3 second lead as we go into Honda hairpin for the final time. Careful with the rear. I think Rossi is right on him. With that, he's dropped right back. Oh, Rossi's got him. He's got him on the final lap. Has he made it stick though? I had a feeling he was closing in on him as I almost high-sided myself on the final lap. Wow, okay. That was 2 major moments right there. 6 second lead over Rossi as I almost flung myself at the scenery. But final corner time. Run to the line. We are going to be champions with Red Bull KTM. 2 races remaining as well. Ooh, that was a bit worrying on that final lap. So Rossi ended up in 2nd place. Dovizioso 6th, Marquez 3rd. We've done it. We have done it, but our work is not done because we still need to try and get that Constructors title. We go 64-point lead with only 50 points left on the table. Rossi up to third as well in the championship. So we're not going to do anything for the team championship. But Constructors, 35 points. That's good. That's very good.
Undoubtedly, it was a perfect day for him. In addition to the victory, his position also earns him 25 priceless championship points.
And the championship as a whole. So there we go. Second time of asking. We've won our second championship in the MotoGP category.
We're picking up again live from the track where the top 3 riders have just arrived on the podium for the awards ceremony. Each Grand Prix makes its own story, but these guys will definitely be ones to keep an eye on in races to come.
Dovizioso had a go at Motegi. Marquez had a go here at Phillip Island, but we managed to beat both of them. So there we go. Confirmation we are the world champion as well. We can do the frame upgrade. No more upgrades for me. I mean, there's 2 left to do, but I'm not going to have enough points to do them. So there we go. We are the world champion. 46 is the new king of MotoGP. Right. That is how we do it. 2 races to go. Like I said, Sepang and Valencia. Let's look at the overall standings for all the categories. Red Bull Rookies Cup. That hasn't changed. That won't change until Valencia. So, yeah, that's how that's looking. Moto 3, you've got Canet leading that from Messia in 2nd, Antonelli 3rd, Dallaporta 4th, and Toba in 5th. Messia just 7 points behind. Antonelli is just 7 points behind as well, equal on points with Messia. Moto 2, Schrotter is leading Thomas Luthi in that. Marquez is in 3rd, Baldassari 4th, and Navarro is in 5th place. Fernandez moved up to 6th, and then MotoGP, obviously I've won that now. Dovizioso 2nd, Rossi's up to 3rd, Marquez down to 4th, and Millet is in 5th. Anyway guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave this video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to my channel for more content. See you guys in the next video. See you.